I'm feeling sick again. I was worse yesterday, but I'm a little bit better today, just good enough to film and take you down memory lane with me. I've been doing herping videos since before I ever had a YouTube channel, which I made this channel in 2012 when I was 12, just about to turn 12 years old. It's simple, I can chill, my voice probably sounds a little annoying, but it always sounds annoying, especially annoying in what we're about to watch. This is GoHerping, pre-GoHerping, catching an American toad, and we're gonna watch this in full and I'll give some commentary. I feel like there's already a lot to unpack. Okay, let's at least get through the first 20 seconds.
Today we're going to be looking for some frogs. There's a frog pond that we are making, and I just saw some frogs jumping, so we're gonna catch one.
So this is little 12-year-old me. Yes, I do look 8 to 9 years old. Don't worry about it. I probably still look 8 to 9 years old. I'm shooting this with my mom's JVC camcorder in our old house, and I drove up on a lawnmower. See, I like driving things. That's no secret. I also loved mowing the lawn. Whether a child this young should be mowing or not, I don't know. I'd let my kid mow at this age if he was responsible. I thought I was good at it. I touched it up pretty well, and so I would drive it around with the blade up. So it wasn't spinning. It was just an extremely obnoxious, extremely loud engine. I don't know how the neighbors dealt with it. Also, to go back a second, this is my old logo. A lot of you know NC Nature News was the original name of the channel based on my blog, Nature News, or North Carolina Nature News. It's the state. I don't know why it's blue. And that was, I think, supposed to be a bear in the center, the orange. I made this in Stitch. I think it's called Sketch. And then we've got the sun, because nature, you know, eco-friendly absorption of your vitamin E, and then a leaf. And you can't read it because it's such low quality, but it says, exploring the small wonders of North Carolina's nature. NC Nature News. I edited this in iMovie. I almost lost it right there, the way I spun the wheel and saved it. Also, you might notice there's a little bit of jerry-rigging happening on the lawnmower. You can see a red bungee here and 2 blue bungees. Because I was such a small boy, I wasn't heavy enough for the mower to know someone was sitting on it. So it had to be rigged up, so basically it doesn't run if there's nobody on it, because if you were to fall off while mowing, the springs are going to bounce up and it's going to cut the engine so that the mower doesn't drive away, and, you know, it probably wouldn't go that well. But my family bungeed it down so that it drove in perpetuity. So if I were to fall off the mower, it would literally just drive for miles until it ran out of gas or run into something, or I don't know what else. I fell off, I think, once or twice, but it's because I kind of tried to off-road in it. What was I doing? This was my childhood. Yeah, I don't know. It was fun. I have an entire uncut clip of me just driving. I'm driving around the left side of the home. I just threw mud. It used to be grass. It just turned into mud. And now we're into the backyard.
I have cages and supplies right here.
Again, I had like 2 years of editing experience at this point. I still didn't know how to mix audio whatsoever. So what you hear is stolen Big Cat Diary music from Animal Planet. It's just the theme song, because I loved just any like African-based show. You can see my little shirt. I've got a tiger and an elephant. So yeah, I just took the music, I threw it over, and completely covered up what I was saying. Basically, I was showing off the different enclosures I had to catch animals.
4 different types of cages.
4 different types.
I have a temporary cage, which this is just if I see something, it also play pop it.
It's a temporary cage. I said it's for mice or something. It's actually for crickets. I don't know why I thought that was for mice. I didn't keep mice in it. This is what I would transport the animals in.
And get the bigger cage ready. This is one of the lizard and frog cages.
I call that a mud lizard and frog cage. As far as I remember, I never actually used this. Thank the heavens. An animal probably would have wanted to kill itself in it. Lizard and frog mud cage, there it is.
Frogs. And this is probably the one that put that frog in because it stays down.
I can't hear it either.
This one, I probably bought, but this is a lizard habitat. Frogs can't.
That one got rained in. I only remember this because I remember filming this video. It was a very exciting experience. It was, at the time, I thought it was the coolest video. And it was my best performing. I'll give you the analytics once we're done watching.
So now here's just for frogs. Lizards are able to drown in it, so.
Okay, so this, it's about a foot wide. And it was advertised as a reptile habitat. Thankfully, I think I used it for a green anole for a couple days, and that was it. I never caught enough to actually imprison an animal in this abomination. I think it's from Toys R Us. Okay, so here's the pond that I had been digging. The watering hole. I just envisioned this whole area just turning into a huge artificial pond to attract animals. Put some lily pads, all this stuff. This was the result. My little tiny skinny arms could not dig for the life of me. I don't know what I'm saying. Look at that outfit. Got the little Adidas shorts, the open-toed sandals going through the woods, a bunch of anklets. I guess I saw the toad jump in. I even added captions. Look at that. So there's a little teeny tiny like creek, just a little nick of water that would kind of run through when it would rain. I guess I thought that this hole was hooked up to it like naturally, but I think it was just absorbing groundwater. And that bucket is from the treehouse. I later ran it over with the lawnmower by accident and crushed it. Time-lapsed videography.
He's not going to make any movement.
So he's not going to make any movement. This is my American toad. It's not an American toad. I don't know. I thought everything that was an amphibian was an American toad. Hey, it's in America. Amphibians are toads. It's an American toad. That was my identification diagnosis. I realized, I think why I was so bad at ID, I got IDs wrong constantly in herping videos, is probably because I realized I have aphantasia, where I don't see things in my head. So trying to identify animals was a little difficult, because I couldn't, I just couldn't. I would know the characteristics, but so many animals' characteristics are similar. I mean, I could tell a ball python from a corn snake or something, but I couldn't tell, like, if there were two slim green frogs, but they had this slight design difference. I couldn't imagine the difference. So it would have helped if I knew that when I was younger. I discovered this like a month ago. I can't see anything in my head.
He thinks that I may possibly harm him. He may know that I can see him. I don't think he knows.
He knows.
I saw some green on its stomach. I'm not exactly sure because that's all mud. It's totally smeared with mud. See if I can get lucky and grab him on the first shot.
Nope. Ooh, slow motion. The music is so loud. So I guess I thought the toad couldn't see me, or I said toad. Okay, I'm just gonna say I guess I thought the American toad couldn't see me until I moved. I think I thought that frogs couldn't see you if you weren't moving. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know who told me that, but I was convinced the toad didn't know I was there until I got closer. It could see me the whole time. It just was hoping that I didn't see it. But oh, I saw it, and I was going towards it with my grubby little hands. I'm using the top of a peanut butter jar like the lid of a peanut butter jar. I don't know where I got a lid of a peanut butter jar to to drain my pond. And I'm just using my hand just clean. It does not feel like it was 9 years ago.
Oh, there he is. Hang on.
I found him and probably almost killed him in the process.
All right, let's see him. Let's grab him. Yeah, got him. There he is.
He didn't put up much of a fight.
This is the exact same one I caught before. He then escaped his cage overnight. I didn't put top on it, so it's not really escaping.
I didn't remember that.
Okay, yeah, so it's a toad.
I said, this is the exact same one I caught before. I don't know if that's true, but he escaped overnight. So I had a tree house, and I would put them in enclosures that you saw previously, and I kept them in the tree house for me to study, which sounds very... I sound like one of those kids that tortured animals for fun. See, I wasn't purposefully... I just wanted to learn. I just wanted to watch the animals, but I wasn't supposed to bring animals inside. So I was like, well, the treehouse, it's like a laboratory. I had a microscope and papers. That's about it. A binder to write my study notes. And thankfully, I was so bad at securing enclosures, the animals would always just get out overnight. Like I said, I didn't put a top on it. Why am I petting it? What is going on under our house? NC Nature News. Exploring the small wonders of North Carolina's nature. I told you. Alex G. At least I gave credits for the music. See part 2 of releasing the toad. I don't think there was ever a part 2. So this video was by far my best performing. After a couple years, it hit 10,000 views, which is, I mean, that was a lot of people. It had, at the time, it actually had about 20 likes and 20 dislikes. People didn't like the video. I don't know why, but I didn't see anything wrong with it. Dude, that was some dedication. You earned that, frog. Hey, thank you. He earned it. I haven't seen these comments. I mean, I got no comments when I uploaded it. It took about a year to get a comment on it. This video is from when I was like only 11. No, I was 12. And I had learned a lot. Thanks for the feedback. I unironically said thanks for the feedback. You destroyed its habitat and kept it captive. You didn't have to drain the frog's home. Well, okay, so I felt the need to just defend myself. I mean, I do sometimes now, but that was a bullfrog, and you're really rough with it. See, I made these comments not long after uploading the video. It was only a year or two later, but I guess I learned. Wait, no, this was 9. I forgot this is 9 years ago. I was thinking it was 7 years ago. So yeah, that was actually like 4 years after posting the video. So it got 0 comments for over 2 years, which is just, yeah, it's weird. All my other videos had 50 to 100 views, and this was what popped off. This is what started my YouTube career. Catching an American toad. Featuring little baby boy on a lawnmower with a trailer, driving through a residential neighborhood. And yeah, that was my catch. What happened to this toad? I'm legitimately trying to remember what happened to this toad. I keep saying toad, whatever. It's a toad. It's a toad now. He's probably dead now, but... So I caught him. I guess I put him in the green plastic enclosure. Which one did I get out? Which one did he go in? I just set him in the trailer. I don't know where I put him. I must have released him. I feel like I would have been traumatized if he had died. I would have remembered, so I'm pretty sure I released him. Cannot confirm. That's that. If you want me to watch some of my other videos, we can. But yeah, I'm gonna go rest. So that's it for this video. I'm Alex. Thanks for watching.